What's up, you guys? Welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be trying American snacks versus Mexico snacks. I bought the exact same snack except American and Mexico version, and in today's video, I'm going to give it a try and see which one is better. These are not the only snacks that I have. I bought so many. So at the end of the video, we're going to see who has the best snacks, America or Mexico. If you guys are excited for today's video, drop a like, subscribe, and let's get started. For the first snacks, we have hot Cheetos, flaming hot. I am so excited. Most of the snacks, guys, in today's video, I have tried in the past, but I've actually never sat down and compared them side by side. You guys know that I'm Mexican, so I grew up eating most of these snacks, but also I've lived here my entire life and I've also tried most of the American snacks, so it's going to be very hard to compare them and see which one I like better. For example, this one I haven't tried in years. So let's start off first with the American hot Cheetos. Let's give this one a try. Tastes like a hot Cheeto, can't complain. Hot Cheetos are so good. Now let's go with the Mexican version. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, hot Cheeto, Mexican hot Cheeto. Whoa, look at the difference not only in the size, but the color. That is like a bright red color. Cheers, let's try it. I promise I'm not saying this just because I'm Mexican, but that's good. That has so much more flavor. Like, I can taste the cheese, like a spicy cheese flavor, but also that spiciness from the flaming hot and like a hint of lime. They're also like extra crunchy. Wow, this is hard. I'm gonna have to say Mexico won on this one. It has so much more flavor. Up next, we're gonna try your classic cheese Cheetos. This time, let's start with the Mexico version. Ooh, wait a minute. Look at this. Whoa, I think this one's gonna have a lot more flavor, but let's see. Extra cheesy. That's good. Now let's try the American version. As you can see, this one looks completely different. The color is more of a vibrant orange. Let's try it. Okay, this is hard. This is really hard. They're both cheese Cheetos. Now these are good, don't get me wrong, but they only have a lot of flavor at the beginning, and then once you really start chewing them, you can only taste the corn flavor of the Cheeto, versus these really have that extra cheesy flavor. So for this round, I'm gonna say America won. Moving on, we have the cheese Ruffles. Look at the difference of the packaging. The Mexico packaging is more eye-catching and more colorful. Let's just start with this one first. Here's a close-up of the chips so you guys can see. Whoa! Look at the difference between these Ruffles. These have a lot more color and more cheese on them. They taste pretty similar. I did notice a difference though. These are a lot more saltier than these. Also, they both taste like cheese, but the Mexico version has a hint of like cheese and a hint of spiciness. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit. In my opinion, I'm gonna have to say that I like the Mexican version more. For our last chips, we have Cheeto Puffs and we have Cheeto Puffs. These I have never tried, so let's just start with these. I don't know if I like these. I can't really taste the cheese flavor at all. Let's go in with Cheeto Puffs. Okay, now we're talking. I get more of that cheese flavor. Also, for some reason, the Cheeto Puffs taste a bit more stale. These are a little bit more on the crunchier side. I'm gonna have to say America won this one. We have Frosted Flakes versus Sucaritas. They look identical. This round is going to be very hard because I grew up eating Frosted Flakes. The only time that I would eat Sucaritas was when I would go to Mexico to visit my grandma, and that was probably like twice a year, and it was years ago. So we'll see which one I like better. Let's start off with Frosted Flakes. Sugary, crunchy. I can taste the corn. Let's go in with Sucaritas now. Dang, that's hard. That is so hard. They taste similar, but the Frosted Flakes have more of that sugar flavor. They're also crunchier and thicker, the cereal, versus these are a little bit more thinner and they're not as sweet. And me personally, I love my Frosted Flakes to be sweet. So Frosted Flakes is gonna take this round. We have Chips Ahoy's versus Chokis. I want you guys to comment down below what Chips Ahoy's is your favorite, the regular ones or the chewy ones. Can't complain. I love myself a good Chips Ahoy.
Have you tried those before?
Never. This is my first time trying Chokis. They look almost identical. Look at that. Let's see. Wait. The Chokis are a lot crunchier. And you guys know that I like chocolate, but I don't love it. There's something about the Chokis that I really enjoy the flavor a lot more than the Chips Ahoy. I'm gonna say Chokis won this round. Ooh, I'm excited for this one because we have Pingüinos versus Cupcakes and they look identical, guys. If I were to close my eyes and open it and you were to switch it, I wouldn't tell you which one to switch because they look exactly the same. I want to say the only difference is the American one is a lot bigger than the one from Mexico, but besides that, they look the same. So let's start with the cupcake first. Really good. Now let's go in with Pingüino. I can tell the difference in the chocolate flavor. The filling tastes very similar, but the chocolate does taste completely different. I'm not really enjoying this one. It's the chocolate flavor that I don't like because the filling tastes very similar. The cake itself, it's very moist. It's just the flavor of the chocolate that I don't like. So this round, Cupcakes won. Up next, we have Little Debbie's Swiss Rolls versus Gansito. I've never tried a Swiss roll, so let's start with this one. They're so tiny. Whoa, these are so good. I love that it has the perfect ratio of chocolate and the cream filling that it has. That is fire. That honestly tastes very similar to a Gansito. Now let's try the Gansito. I'm gonna cut it in half to show you guys what it looks like. It has like a strawberry filling inside. Gansitos is so fire. They're both equally as good, except the Gansito has a little taste. Like you just have to try it for yourself. It tastes so delicious. I'm gonna have to say Gansito won this round. For this round, we have Twinkies versus Submarines. I have never in my life tried a Submarine. They look the same as a Twinkie, very similar. They also have vanilla filling in the center, exactly like a Twinkie. Let's take the first bite. It doesn't have a lot of the vanilla filling like the Twinkie does. I also don't like the flavor of the bread. It has an aftertaste. I can't really put my finger on it exactly what it tastes like, but I don't like the flavor of it. Let's try the Twinkie. Look at the difference. See how much more filling the Twinkie has compared to the Submarine? And the bread is so good, so fluffy. Definitely Twinkies won this round. This round we have Bimbo Donuts versus Hostess Powder Donuts. Look at the difference between the donuts. These here remind me of the breakfast donuts that I used to eat in elementary for breakfast. They were the most delicious thing ever. So first, let's try the Bimbo Donuts. Very good, but they are a little bit on the dry side, but they still have really good flavor. The Bimbo Donuts taste exactly like the powder donuts, except without the flavor of the sugar powder. And I know that for a fact because I grew up eating these so much when I was little. So now let's take a bite of these. Yep, they're both really delicious, but I'm gonna have to say Powder Donuts won. For our last pastries, we have Little Bites versus Bimbo Mantecadas. Just look at the difference in the sizes. The Little Bites is called Little Bites for a reason. They're so tiny, but first, let's try this one. This is actually my first time trying Little Bites. It's not bad. The only difference between these two is this one has chocolate chip and this one doesn't. Now let's go in with the Mantecada. Okay, they're both good. I do have to say, this one tastes more like a muffin compared to the Little Bite, and the bread is a lot softer. You can even tell the difference right away. The Little Bite, everything's like mushed up. I don't know how to explain it. Versus this one, it's a little bit more like on the fluffier side. So I'm gonna have to say, mantecada won. After all those snacks, we're gonna move on to drinks. We have home mix versus Kerns. We have mango flavor, and we also have guava flavor. I have never tried Kerns, and I've heard that they taste very similar. So let's start with the mango flavor first. Here we go. Home mix first. A classic. Ugh, grew up drinking this, and it's so delicious. Shut up. Jason, take a sip of this. Take a sip of that and Kerns. They taste exactly the same.
Okay, now let's try the Kerns. They literally taste the same.
Identical. Okay, maybe with the guava. Let's see. That's good. Holy moly, they taste the same. Okay. With the guava flavor, I'm able to tell the difference a little bit more. The who makes the guava flavor is a little bit sweeter and it just tastes more like guava. They're both equally as good. Like literally, I cannot decide. Is it possible to do one for each? Like we'll just give a point to Mexico and to America because they're both equally as good. And I swear I cannot taste the difference. Like even the texture of the drink, because if you have ever tried hummus, you know that the drink has a thick consistency and they both have it. So we're gonna give a point to Mexico and America. To finish off our drinks, we're gonna be trying sodas. We have Coke, Fanta, and Sprite. The only difference between the Mexican sodas and the American sodas is the syrup or the sugar that they use. Mexico uses cane sugar versus America uses corn syrup. So let's see. Let's go first with the Coke. Immediately, I already know there's gonna be a difference between these two because my favorite Coke is the one from Mexico. You can immediately taste the difference. Oh yeah, It's sweeter and more crispier. It has a flavor. It's so hard to explain. You just have to try it for yourself. But for Coke, I'm gonna have to say that this one wins, the Mexican Coke. Now let's try Fanta. This one has more of like a true orange flavor, not too artificial. Wait, these actually taste very similar. I can't tell the difference. I literally cannot tell the difference. They both get a point because I honestly cannot tell the difference. Although one is less carbonated than the other one, the flavor is still so similar. Let's go in with Sprite now. Okay, these automatically, I can tell the difference. This one has more of a lime flavor versus, of course, this one also tastes like lemon lime, but I can taste it more in the Mexican soda. So overall, I'm going to give the point to Mexico. For our last snack, we have a Feastable versus Carlos Quinto. These are both milk chocolate bars. First, let's start with Feastable. Very good, rich milk chocolate. Now let's go in with Carlos Quinto. Wow. This tastes like your typical milk chocolate and it's really good, but the Carlos Quinto, the chocolate just tastes more different. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Just, like the chocolate tastes more rich that it makes this chocolate flavor taste different. Like you just have to try it for yourself. Overall, I'm gonna say that the winner is Carlos Quinto. All right, guys, after counting all the points, the winner is Mexico. If you guys wanna see a part 2, let me know in the comments down below and comment down below what snacks that we should compare in the next video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you guys can get notified every single time that I post a new video. I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Coming in, flex, I just wanna win, LA